This cold rolling mill complex gives completeness to JSPL. It was primarily a long products company. Thereafter, they went into hot strip mill, and hot strip mill is 6 million tons. Another 6 million tons is down the line. Having said that, 6 to 12 million tons is too much of HRC. It needs to have an outlet. So we are into flat steel value-added business, which is cold rolling for automotive, cold rolling and galvanizing and color coating for automotive purposes, for white goods and appliances, and for construction industry. And superior construction industry, we are coming up with a Galvalume and also ZAM steel. These are very high grade superior alloys. Galvalume gives about 2 to 6 times higher corrosion resistance compared to galvanized. And then ZAM gives about another 4 to 6 times higher corrosion resistance compared to galvanized. So these are all high-end products. So we are bringing high-end products, high EBITDA products, which is more value for money instead of commodity business. We are in a way decommoditizing the whole thing. And then again, we are into import substitution. Most of these projects, like front doors of refrigerators, etc., are being imported into the country. So we are providing for import substitution and PLI, etc. If the project is not completed on time, obviously there will be financial losses and all that. Besides financial losses, it's also a loss for us as a challenge. We accept challenges. We thrive on challenges. We thrive and sustain on challenges. For us to complete a term itself is a challenge. So we are moving towards that. And the speed of execution and the cost of execution, both are important. The challenges are common for any project. For example, our project was close to coal yards. So in fact, we have coined a slogan, coal to coil. So the removal of the coal overhang, overburden, is in itself a challenging task. Apart from that, the unevenness of the terrain, it was undulated. So and also rocky. So we had to do a lot of blasting at times, and this itself is a big challenge. So unevenness, then coal being in place, then water logging, then finding the required manpower, the skilled manpower, and that in the combination which I've already spoken about. All these are challenges. Apart from this, our engineering consultant, we had to follow up with him for getting drawings, also getting the equipments from the vendor. Some of them are outside India. To get them at the right time, and that too in full kitting, is also an issue. So these are some of the things which are challenges which are commonplace for any project, and so on and so forth for this. But here, this challenge becomes all the more pronounced because 13 to 14 different lines, and each of them has got a challenge in itself. If it was one project, it's a different matter. But if you have 13 to 14 projects, all of them happening simultaneously, each one of them has a challenge in itself, then it becomes compounded. In this project, we have sort of economized on space. Perhaps so much of equipment in such a short space could be one of the reasons, one of the specialities of this project. There again, normally utilities are outside the mill. But here, to economize on the space, better utilization of space, we have placed them inside the mill, And then we have used a lot of thin beams, which basically reduce the structural content by about 20 to 30%. Apart from this, we have also done hollow sections. And various other things which will economize from the cost. Apart from this, regarding the speed, we also have a war room where we monitor not just the head count manpower. Manpower itself is an issue here in places like this, and that too quality manpower, skilled manpower. So we have war room which does it on procurement of structurals, fabrication of structurals, on the manpower. It gives completeness to JSPL product portfolio. It helps improve the bottom line and the top line as well. Apart from this, it also gives us a chance to step into OEMs and appliances and white goods. It also gets us a chance to look into automotive in a big way, flat steel automotive eventually, and then higher end construction, PEBs, pre-engineered buildings, sandwich panels, and purlins, various other items which goes into a service center. I would implore the management to have faith in us, and we'll continue with this project and take it to its logical conclusion to take around 3.4 million tons, so that we have an outlet for hot rolled coils, and into value added high EBITDA products.